Alright, this is going to be names to formulas for simple ionic. So basically, you have the charges on the periodic table. You must know charges for each group. Alright, so let's just start out, it's just good to start out with an example. So let's go ahead, see calcium oxide. Alright, if you look on the periodic table, you can find calcium. Calcium is Ca, and you need to find the charge of calcium. Calcium is going to be a +2 charge. Alright, and then oxygen is oxide. This is going to be O, and O has a -2 charge. Alright, so to get the formula, you're going to use what I like to call swap and drop. I'm running out of room on this page, so we'll just continue this on the next page. So, calcium oxide, Ca with a +2, O with a -2. Okay, so what we're going to do literally is we're going to swap these charges. So this charge, we're going to move over here to the oxygen. This charge, we're going to move over here to the calcium. Alright, so what we're going to have now will be calcium. It's going to have a -2 now because it's switched. And O is going to have a +2. Then we're literally going to drop it down below. Alright, we're going to drop it down below, and we're also going to drop the charge, so 2 drops at one time. So we're going to take this, we're going to drop it to make it a subscript right here, and this, make it a subscript right here, but take off the charges. Okay, so that means we would have Ca 2, right, because we're taking off the charges, and then O, and also 2, so we're going to take off the charges. Alright, so this is a good example of reducing. Alright, if these numbers are the same, so right here, these numbers are the same, okay, you can cancel them out. You could reduce those. So that would end up being actually CaO. So CaO here is actually that correct answer. Alright, so let's go on to another example. Alright, so let's try, let's say magnesium bromide. Okay, magnesium, if you look on the periodic table, that's an Mg. And it's got a +2 charge. And then you have bromine, that's a -1 charge. Alright, so we're going to, again, take this, move that over here, take this, move that over here. So then when we have Mg, the -1, and really at this point, if you know that the charges are going to be dropping too, then just go ahead and do that already. That's just an extra step. Alright, and then Br with a +2. Alright, so now we're going to take this and these, this, you're going to drop it down below, right here, and drop the charges. So then you're going to have Mg1 Br2. Alright, so if you have a 1, however, you just cross it out. You don't want that. So what you would want to have as an answer would be MgBr2. Alright, let's do another example here. And again, the swapping, and this is not the, you don't have to go through this process every time. You have to swap and drop for ionic compounds only. Alright, so you swap and drop for ionic compounds only. And you also want to make sure that, yeah, I don't know what I was going to say. So another example would be sodium chloride. Alright, so sodium is Na on the periodic table. Alright, it's got a +1 charge. Chlorine is, I don't know why I put that, Reese. Chlorine is going to be Cl with a -1 charge. Alright, so then we're going to take this, move it over here, take this, move it over here. So then you're going to have Na with a -1 and Cl with a +1. Alright, so then you're going to take this, drop it down below here, this, drop it down below here, okay? So that gives you Na1 Cl1. Alright, if you have 1, you're going to also make sure you cancel it out. So this is again, this is just going to be NaCl. Alright, so let's do a little read quickly. Swap and drop. And this is specifically for ionic compounds. Alright, you will, if you have a 1, take it out, as in Mg1 Cl2, right, you're going to take out that 1, and then if you have the same numbers, take it out. Alright, so that other example is Ca2O2. Those have the same number right there. So we're going to just cross that out. So this is going to be CaO. Alright, lunch bell's about to ring, so that's all the time I got for today.